Group norms. Don't take things personally. Be anchored in our mission. Agree to disagree. Active, intentional, attentive, listening, eyes, ears, head, and heart. No retribution for what gets said here. Be present and called to service. Be prepared and ongoing. No judgment. Take a breath and set it aside. Everyone's effort and time is valued. Consciously arrive on the same agenda as others. Exhibit patience with each other. Be a welcoming body to all. Respect each other as leaders. Be more creative and efficient in deliberations. Be on time.
The Oakland TGA is the Oakland Transitional Grant Area. And what that means is a region where there are a relatively large number of people living with HIV.
The Ryan White program is a federal program that provides funding to cities and counties that have high numbers of people living with HIV. Around 8,000 people are living with HIV in the Oakland TGA. And of those 8,000 people, we have provided over 3,000 of those people with Ryan White services. The Planning Council is responsible for prioritizing what populations we should focus on, making sure they receive Ryan White services in the Oakland TGA, and making the decision on the allocation of dollars for every service category that Ryan White funds.
This Planning Council group is very dedicated to meet the needs of the community, to meet the needs of people living with the virus, and to make sure that these funds are spent in a way that no one's left out, no one goes without a particular service.
Project Open Hand is a food nutrition services organization that provides medically tailored meals to individuals with chronic illnesses. We are part of the larger HIV/AIDS network that is funded by Ryan White Services. So, through them and others, we're able to provide this to people in the community of any income, of any neighborhood that just needs help maintaining health. A lot of our clients are low income or struggle with finances, so we're able to take the stress of where they're going to get a healthy meal and allows them to really have an active life. They come and they get access to a community. Our grocery centers are community centers where people congregate and where we have staff that know their faces every day, and it provides them a space to build a family.
When I saw at Project Open Hand the information about the Planning Council, I said, oh man, this is something that I want to do.
So I joined the Planning Council because I've been on the other side of the situation. I've worked in CBOs who were struggling with funding. So joining the Planning Council was a big accomplishment for me.
Me hace sentir que estoy ayudando un poco más de forma directa. Podemos decidir a dónde se van ciertos fondos a agencias que lo ocupan más y de que ofrecen diferentes servicios donde más se necesita.
I love the fact that I get to be on the Planning Council. This is a way for me to be involved on a bigger level. I can work one-on-one with my families and my kids, but without the services that are provided by the Ryan White TGA, the Oakland TGA, I wouldn't be able to meet those needs in the same way.
For me, it was a way to kind of normalize who I am. If somebody knows that you have HIV, they automatically assume certain things about you. Joining the Planning Council was a way of saying, I'm not just this.
I think there's a lot of underrepresentation of the physical community in the larger planning resources that are available. Being part of this council really, in my thoughts, it helps to alleviate ideas of shame for having a diagnosis or scared to disclose your status, but to also feel support and really know that you can be a strong advocate for your peers that are in the same situation.
That's an incredibly important part of being on a planning council, is to make sure more voices are heard, to make sure that we're coming together and we're not leaving anyone behind.
The organizations we allocate the money to, they focus on the community as a whole. So each person, they focus on their medication, their housing, if they ate that day, not just one aspect of the person. It's real heartfelt for me because some of the people I may know personally and just seeing them in a better place is real, it's a good feeling.
There's a working and collaboration that is going forward and at the same time can hopefully address some of the urgent issues that we're dealing with in terms of this disease and the impact that it's having on Black males and African Americans in our community, and how we can, as a council, can start really moving forward to change the dollars so that it does address the emergency that's happening and been happening for over 20 years in this county. So
I wish, a lot more people who had HIV, could or would take the time that it takes to learn a few of the really not so complicated details of how the council works.
But you don't have to have much experience. You can just come and learn and be a part of, making a difference in the lives of people living with the virus.
I really would encourage people to join the council, because if people aren't on the council, then we don't have the voices, and the voices are what make sure that the resources go where they need to go.
Best candidates to be on the planning council.
Pacientes, clientes que son beneficiarios directos de estos servicios.
I would highly encourage folks who have a positive HIV status to become members.
People who want to make a difference in Alameda and Contra Costa County.
Populations, communities that might often be forgotten.
People who don't mind doing the work from behind the scenes.
If anyone is interested in becoming a planning council member or attending a meeting to see if this is something you'd like to get involved with, it happens every fourth Wednesday of the month. Just check the website and you will find out where it is and the times. We need your voice and your spirit and your energy to continue to make the Planning Council work.